Have you ever wondered why relationships sometimes crash like your old code? That's because relationships are the most emotional version of object-oriented programming, OOPs. OOPs, or object-oriented programming, is a programming paradigm where everything revolves around objects. Each object has data, called attributes, and behavior, called methods. It's how we organize complex systems into neat, reusable, logical units, like our lives or relationships. But the moment you try debugging emotions, that's when you realize love is basically an infinite loop of OOPs. Let's imagine a story. Two people meet, not in a coding bootcamp, but in life's biggest GitHub repo, the real world. They click instantly, exchange some data, name, number, favorite programming language, and boom, object initialized. They start spending time, going on dates, sharing playlists, the usual. But slowly methods start getting called. Where are you? Why didn't you reply? Who's that in your friend list? In OOP, a class is like a blueprint. It defines structure and behavior. An object is an instance of that class, the real thing. In relationships, everyone has their own class. You have your own class, with your habits, quirks, and rules. When you meet someone, you create a new object, a relationship object, based on both classes. And sometimes, objects from incompatible classes. Throw exceptions. Encapsulation means wrapping data and behavior together, and keeping some parts private. Basically, hiding your internal details from the outside world. In relationships, this is when you say, "I'm fine," but the compiler knows there's an error in the background thread. Encapsulation teaches us, not every variable needs to be public. A little privacy keeps the system secure. Inheritance is when one class derives properties and behavior from another. In relationships, inheritance means we bring our past experiences, habits, and emotional methods into new relationships. The trick: use method overriding. Learn from old bugs, but write cleaner code this time. Polymorphism means one method can behave differently based on the context. Like when your partner says, "Do whatever you want," depending on the tone, that function can either return happiness or a full-blown exception. Same method name, different results. That's pure runtime polymorphism. Abstraction is about showing only what's necessary, hiding the complex details. In relationships, you don't need to understand every thought inside someone's mind. You just need to know the interface. Care, respect, trust. Focus on what matters. Don't debug the soul. It's not in the documentation. So yeah, relationships are just emotional versions of OOPs. Classes define who we are. Objects represent our bonds. Encapsulation keeps things private. Inheritance carries lessons. Polymorphism adds unpredictability, and abstraction keeps it simple. And when it all crashes, we just say, OOPs. So tell me in the comments, which OOP concept your relationship is currently stuck in. Make sure to subscribe.